Hi there, good afternoon. It's Deanna Nichols, doTERRA Blue Diamond, with your oil a day. Today we're going to talk for a couple of minutes about sandalwood. And I actually had it with me, and I'm in the car, so I was walking out the door and I went to go grab it. And I don't know what happened between the time I thought to grab it and the time I got in the car, but somehow I don't have it with me, but we can still talk about it. It comes in a really small bottle, and usually that's an indication that it's a precious oil and that it just takes a lot more effort and a lot more plant material to produce the oil, and so it's going to be a little bit more expensive. So they're going to sell it in a smaller bottle so that it is affordable. In other words, if they were to sell it in a 15 milliliter bottle, you'd have to multiply that price by 3, which would put it out of the price range for a lot of people. It is a wonderful oil, and if you know a little bit about what frankincense does, it's similar in a lot of ways to sandalwood, and I think sometimes we overlook sandalwood because it is more expensive than frankincense. It's probably like 3 times the price about. But sandalwood is wonderful. It actually is a really nice fragrance too, and because it's heavy in sesquiterpenes, which are those wonderful chemical constituents that we kind of talked about yesterday when we talked about rosemary, those are the ones that can cross the blood-brain barrier, but they're also like heavier, and so this fragrance lasts longer, and it's like a stronger fragrance than oils that are high in like monoterpenes, for example, so like citrus oils, for example. And if you have a guy in your life, this is a great one for him because it does have a little bit more of a masculine smell. I mean, it's from a tree, and those tend to be a more masculine, or at least a kind of like a unisex type fragrance. If you want to wear it as a cologne, that's a great idea. I was just telling somebody the other day, like, essential oils are natural attractants. That's like one of their jobs, is to attract bees to come and pollinate the plants. And so instead of using cologne that's like harming the environment, it's harming your hormones, it's harming the people's hormones around you because they're smelling it, and not good for you at all, why not use natural stuff like sandalwood? It's wonderful and it smells great. And so it does make a great natural cologne. John will tell you that he uses it every day as deodorant. So he just puts it on his armpits as deodorant. And I have to say, although it doesn't work that way for me, because I've tried it, that even when he's like super, super sweaty and yucky, he never smells like he has been sweating and working out under his arms, because he smells like sandalwood. So it works really well for him. Because it's high in sesquiterpenes, that means that it's really great at influencing the health of your pineal gland, which controls like your sleep and wake cycles. And so if you're wanting to sleep better, adding sandalwood to your diffuser, or just including it maybe on the back of your neck twice a day, is going to help you with that. Help you to be awake during awake times and sleep properly during sleep times. Also, the pituitary gland, which, as we talked about again yesterday with rosemary, has a great influence on our hormones. This oil is really great for stimulating the liver and stimulating glands. And so again, here we go talking about hormones again. So if you have, if you would like to have healthy hormone production, and you want your glands like your thyroid and things to work properly, sandalwood would be a great oil to include in your daily regimen. Sandalwood's also amazing for the skin. I once read a study, I cannot remember where it's from, but I once read a study about burns, people that had burns, that just diffusing sandalwood helped their burns to heal more quickly. It gave their body what it needed. And I found out that actually our skin has olfactory senses. Olfactory senses is what your nose does to like smell things. Apparently our skin can smell things. Isn't that crazy? So when you diffuse an oil, your skin is picking up the fragrance and getting the benefits from the fragrance. So we're always talking about how you get the benefits in your brain when you inhale an oil, but according to this article, your skin also benefits, and I believe your kidneys as well. So if you want to support healthy liver, you could use sandalwood for that. Healthy hormones, healthy mood. Any of these oils that are going to cross the blood-brain barrier are going to help to influence your mood, and all those chemicals that are made in your brain that help you to feel happy and healthy. As far as the emotional benefits of sandalwood, I didn't really take the time to look at that one, but I know that this is one of those oils that is great for the top of your head, which is helping with the connection with you and your creator. And so during prayer time, during meditation, church, if you go to church to worship, those are some times when that would be a great oil to use to help enhance your worship experience. I love Immortelle. It's my favorite blend, and you guys probably know that I talk about it all the time. I think it's kind of good for everything. It's like, it's my version of the big fat Greek wedding Windex. I'm like that with Immortelle. I feel like if you can just put a little Immortelle on it, it'll just be better. And one of the reasons why Immortelle is so great is because it does have sandalwood in it. And so if you don't happen to have any sandalwood, or some of those other expensive oils like helichrysum, myrrh, Immortelle is a great blend to get to help kind of get some of those benefits of all those different oils in it. But sandalwood's one I would definitely save up your loyalty rewards points and make sure that you have it in your home. It is wonderful anytime you have any kind of a wound. So great for skin, mixing it especially with a little bit of coconut oil and applying it wherever you need extra help as your body repairs itself. If you have any questions or comments, or if you just enjoyed this video, I would love for you to share it. Comment below whenever you hear something that you like using the emoticons. This helps more people to find these videos so they can learn more about the essential oils. And it also helps me to feel like I'm actually doing something by spending this time to share. It's very encouraging to me as a person. So I will be back here tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern time to talk about another oil that starts with the letter S, I believe. And we will be here every weekday, 1 p.m. Eastern time at facebook.com/oil shares. Have an awesome day. Shine on.